Lessons from Marcus Aurelius: How to Deal with What You Can't Control. Welcome to Life Tales. Today, we're diving into the valuable lessons from one of the greatest philosophers and leaders of the ancient world, Marcus Aurelius. His thoughts have endured for thousands of years and still hold powerful insights for modern life. In this video, we'll explore how the Stoic philosophy of Marcus Aurelius can help us face challenges, learn to let go of what we can't control, and live a meaningful, peaceful life. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just a philosopher. He was also the Roman emperor, leading the empire through one of its most challenging times. He wrote Meditations, a Stoic classic capturing his thoughts and life principles. Remarkably, this book wasn't intended for publication. It was a personal journal to remind himself of how to live and face adversity. These reflections, meant only for his own guidance, offer advice that can benefit each of us today, helping us face hardships with a calm, resilient mindset. What is Stoic philosophy? Stoic philosophy emerged from ancient Greece, yet its principles remain timeless. Renowned Stoics like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius developed principles for a life unaffected by negative emotions. Stoicism doesn't mean becoming emotionless. It's about learning to control our thoughts and not letting external events dictate our feelings. So, what does Stoic philosophy teach us? Stoicism teaches that we can't control circumstances, but we can control how we respond to them. Rather than trying to change everything, Stoic philosophy encourages us to accept and let go, focusing on self-improvement and inner peace. When we apply this, we stop letting external pressures disrupt our balance and happiness. Marcus Aurelius and the principle of control. One of Marcus Aurelius's essential lessons is understanding what's within our control and what isn't. He often reminded himself that while he couldn't control others' words or actions, he could control his reaction to them. This principle helped him navigate illness, war, and ongoing challenges throughout his life. Marcus said, "Don't waste time complaining about what can't be changed. Focus instead on how you perceive the issue." Why is this philosophy still relevant today? In modern life, we face pressures from work, family, and society. At times, the expectations of others and ourselves can weigh us down. But by understanding and applying Marcus Aurelius' Stoic philosophy, we can find mental freedom, live more resiliently, and pursue happiness. Instead of trying to control what doesn't belong to us, Stoicism directs us to focus on what we truly can change, ourselves. Part 2, Facing What You Can't Control, Lessons from Marcus Aurelius. In this section, we'll examine the specific lessons from Marcus Aurelius that help us cope with what's beyond our control. From thoughts and emotions to relationships and daily responsibilities, anything can create stress and anxiety if we don't manage it well. So how did Marcus Aurelius handle these situations? 1. Identify and classify what's beyond control. Marcus had a fundamental principle: distinguish what is and isn't within your control. This first step reduces stress, directing your attention to what truly matters. He believed we can't control circumstances or others' actions, but we can control our responses. In Meditations, Marcus wrote, "Focus on what you can do and accept what you cannot change." For instance, if you encounter setbacks like job loss or criticism, instead of letting negative emotions overwhelm you, ask yourself, what can I do in this situation? 2. Practice premeditatio malorum, anticipating difficulties. Premeditatio malorum is a thought exercise that prepares us mentally for potential hardships. Marcus Aurelius often visualized worst-case scenarios to build resilience. The benefit is that we won't be surprised or panicked when challenges arise. For example, if you're working on an important project, consider risks like technical issues or personnel problems. With contingency plans, you'll be better equipped to handle obstacles calmly. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "Nothing is surprising to one who has given thought to difficulties." 3. Adopt the amor fati mindset, loving fate. Marcus Aurelius encouraged accepting life as it comes and learning to appreciate one's fate. Known as amor fati, this principle teaches us to embrace life with all its ups and downs. This doesn't mean resignation or passivity, but rather finding meaning in every situation, even during hard times. If faced with rejection or failure, ask yourself, what does this teach me? Instead of resisting fate, Marcus advises us to appreciate every aspect of life. 4. Develop patience and perseverance. Life is never easy, and Marcus knew that well. He believed that patience and perseverance were vital for facing challenges. During times of war, illness, and the pressures of ruling an empire, he maintained patience, never letting external situations disturb his mind. You can apply this principle by focusing on long-term goals and not letting short-term struggles throw you off. Instead of giving up in the face of hardship, consider it an opportunity to grow and strengthen yourself. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Be patient, all good things take time." 5. Practice memento mori, remembering life's brevity. One of Stoicism's key practices is memento mori, reflecting on the fleeting nature of life. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself of life's brevity and the inevitability of death. This isn't to invoke fear, but to inspire appreciation of the present. Ask yourself, if today were my last, would I want to spend it worrying or being angry? By recognizing that time is finite, we can focus on what truly matters and let go of unnecessary concerns. These are the principles that help us deal with what we can't control, distilled from Marcus Aurelius's life and philosophy. In the next section, we'll explore how Marcus handled stress, challenges, and maintained inner peace in all situations. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to support Life Tales. Thank you for watching. Part 3, Maintaining Inner Peace Amid Adversity. In this section, we'll delve into how Marcus Aurelius kept his inner peace amidst hardship and challenges. To Marcus, life was never only about the good. It always included difficulties and struggles. Yet, it was his inner peace that gave him the strength to confront them. Let's uncover his secrets for achieving this balance. 1. Keeping mind and spirit steady in negative situations. Marcus believed that our reaction to negative situations is entirely within our control. Instead of letting external factors control him, he emphasized the importance of inner self-control. He frequently reminded himself, nothing outside has the power to make us miserable, unless we allow it. For instance, when criticized or facing adversity, ask yourself, do I really need to react negatively to this? By practicing restraint, you avoid getting swept up in negativity, keeping calm through challenges. 2. Cultivate flexible thinking and adaptability. Marcus Aurelius viewed adaptability as key to overcoming any challenge. Rather than resisting change, he was open-minded, finding ways to adapt. You can apply this by asking, what else can I do to handle this situation when things don't go as planned? A flexible mindset helps us not only tackle current difficulties, but also prepare for future challenges. Changing how we perceive issues can transform unfavorable circumstances into growth opportunities. Develop self-criticism and self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius regularly practiced self-criticism, striving to improve. He saw shortcomings and mistakes as opportunities for growth, not as faults. One way to apply this is to journal daily. Note things you did well and areas for improvement. By nurturing constructive self-criticism, you grow stronger and more resilient. Marcus Aurelius said, "Every day is a chance to become a better version of yourself." 4. Practice letting go and forgiveness. Forgiveness and letting go are essential Stoic values for inner peace. Marcus advises us not to dwell on small matters or bear grudges. Forgiveness isn't weakness. It's freeing yourself from the burden of negative feelings. For example, if hurt by someone's actions, remember what Marcus said, "People harm us only because they don't know any better." Learning to forgive and let go makes it easier to maintain peace of mind. 5. Connect with deep values and meaning in life. Marcus Aurelius believed that finding purpose was vital for inner peace. When we discover our goals and values, every challenge or hardship serves to bring us closer to our purpose. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? And spend time nurturing those values. When you live with purpose, everything else becomes more manageable and difficulties no longer seem as significant. With these strategies, you can foster inner peace, following Marcus Aurelius's teachings. These lessons aren't just valuable Stoic insights, but also practical guidance for our modern lives. Stay tuned to Life Tales as we continue exploring life-changing lessons from Marcus Aurelius. If you found this video insightful, please share and subscribe for more content. Part 4, Accepting and Facing the Uncontrollable. In this final part, we delve into one of the core principles of Stoicism, accepting what is beyond our control. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes that much of our pain comes from trying to control what we cannot. Let us learn to live freely and lightly by letting go of what does not belong to us. 1. Learning to accept reality. One of Marcus Aurelius's most profound lessons is understanding that we cannot change circumstances or the past. We can only change how we perceive and respond. He once wrote, "Do not waste time trying to change the past. Learn to accept it. Instead of feeling anger or frustration over things we cannot alter, learn to accept and seek the lessons they bring. This will help you keep inner peace." 2. Keeping a calm mind amidst adversity. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that, when facing difficulty, the most important thing is to keep a calm mind. He understood that life is full of challenges, and inner peace is what helps us overcome any adversity. Ask yourself, does this truly affect me? If it doesn't, let it go and do not let it trouble you. 3. Finding meaning and value in the unchangeable. Marcus believed that even when facing adversity, we can still find meaning and value. He encouraged us not to avoid hardship, but to confront it as an essential part of life. When we learn to see the value in all circumstances, every obstacle becomes an opportunity for growth. 4. Letting go of expectations. An essential part of acceptance is letting go of unrealistic expectations of yourself and others. Marcus taught that unfulfilled expectations are a major cause of suffering. He advised us to be realistic and understand that life will never be perfect. Remind yourself that it's impossible for others to always act as we wish. This will make you feel freer and less hurt by others' actions or words. 5. Recognizing what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius always emphasized that we should dedicate our energy only to what truly matters. Things beyond our control should not occupy our mind or life. Ask yourself, is this really important? If not, let it go. By focusing on deep values and goals, you will live with more peace and happiness. With these principles, we can learn to accept and face what we cannot control, living a freer and more meaningful life in the spirit of Marcus Aurelius. These lessons are not only Stoic philosophy, but practical guidance for modern life. Stay tuned to Life Tales to explore more valuable lessons from Marcus Aurelius. If you find this video helpful, please share and subscribe to the channel for more content. Part 5. Practical Wisdom in Everyday Life. In this last segment, we explore how to apply Stoic principles to daily life, bringing Marcus Aurelius's wisdom into practical actions. His teachings serve as timeless reminders of how to navigate a complex world with grace, resilience, and purpose. 1. Recognizing and accepting your limitations. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the importance of recognizing our limitations. He reminds us that we are all human, with strengths and weaknesses. By acknowledging our limitations, we become less critical of ourselves and others, and more compassionate. He advises us to work within our abilities and focus on what we can improve instead of dwelling on what we cannot change. 2. Taking responsibility for your actions. A crucial Stoic principle Marcus Aurelius emphasizes is responsibility. He believed that regardless of the circumstances, each of us is accountable for how we act and respond. Ask yourself, what can I do differently, and how can I take responsibility in this situation? By doing so, we empower ourselves to make choices that align with our values. 3. Practicing patience and perseverance. Life is full of challenges and setbacks. Marcus Aurelius advises us to be patient and resilient, even when things do not go our way. Instead of succumbing to frustration, focus on taking small steps toward improvement. Remind yourself that each challenge is an opportunity to practice resilience and patience. Over time, this will strengthen your inner character and help you stay grounded in the face of adversity. Number 4. Cultivating gratitude for what you have. Gratitude is a central theme in Marcus Aurelius's writings. He reminds us to appreciate the present moment and be thankful for what we have instead of focusing on what we lack. Practice gratitude by taking a moment each day to reflect on what you are grateful for. This simple act can shift your mindset, bringing more joy and satisfaction to your life. 5. Striving for a life of purpose. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to live with purpose and intention. By defining our values and goals, we can live each day with a sense of direction and fulfillment. Reflect on your purpose regularly and set small, meaningful goals that align with it. Living purposefully gives each action meaning and helps you maintain focus amidst distractions. Marcus Aurelius' teachings serve as a timeless guide to practical wisdom in our daily lives. By adopting his principles, we can live with clarity, resilience, and joy. Stoic philosophy is not merely an abstract concept, it is a blueprint for a life well lived. Thank you for joining Life Tales on this journey through Stoic wisdom. Remember to subscribe for more insightful content and stay tuned for more.